Hey, thanks for checking out Nuts and Bolts with Tone. Today, I'm going to do something I've never done before. Because I found a lot of good stuff in here, I'm going to go over the two new Mac flyers that are good for the next couple months. There's a lot of cool stuff in there, and let's get into it. All right, so here we go. We're going to be reviewing the Mac Tools flyers this week. So this one's good from January 25th until February 21st. All right. So let's see. On the cover, we got an amp clamp. We got some nice leads. Looks like we got a light here. All right. So what do we have here? So we have an amp clamp. Now this is a smart digital clamp meter. You don't have to select AC or DC or resistance. It selects the right settings automatically. It has a large amp range capability, up to 500 amps. Oh, and Cat 4, up to 600 volts. Okay, so you can use it for... So that's why... So if you see these leads right here, those leads are for a Cat. Those are for testing hybrids. I have some of those leads. I don't have this set here, but I have those leads there. So that actually looks like a pretty good deal. I like that. I need to get an amp clamp. It's digital. It's got a digital reading. Let's see what else we have on here. We have a hex bit set. This one here, I could do without this. I pretty much have all of those bits. I have them in sockets. I have them in bits. I have probably 3 or 4 sets of all the same bits. Comes with a T-handle, but I mean, I don't know. I don't really. I have a ton of ratcheting screwdrivers with bits. So personally, that's not going to do anything for me. You got a rechargeable light here, but I don't. I'm going to pass on the light. It says it's 150 lumens. It's a pen light. So here we have a combo pack for $1,000, and it's a whole bunch of Mac cordless drivers. I'm gonna pass on that. I don't know much about Mac. All my cordless stuff is Snap-on, and yeah, so I'm gonna pass on that. But that's $1,000 for 4 tools. Looks like you get a light and 3 impacts in a bag and 1 charger, maybe 2 batteries. Yeah, so anyways, there's that. All right, so what do we have here? We have a nice burr set. Oh, now that is actually nice right there. I like that. Get this free. Oh, but you have to buy the angle head pencil die grinder kit. I don't have one of these. I actually bought an adapter that makes these mini bits work for my actual die grinder. So I don't know about that one. I already have something that'll work for that. But it looks like it comes with a bunch of bits. It comes with the pencil die grinder. It has a nice case. It's $250, and you get the burr set for free. But yeah, I don't know. I'm okay without that one there. Let's see. So what do we have here? We have a 1/2-inch round head flex ratchet. Okay, so it's got a flex to it. It's a round head. Yeah, I don't need one of those. It's 16 inches, $168, and you get a 6-inch 1/2-inch drive for free. I don't know. I'm gonna pass on that one. But let's move on here. So we have a drill driver impact bundle. It's $565. Looks like you get a couple batteries and a charger. You get a drill and an impact, a 1/2-inch mid-torque impact kit. What does it go? It doesn't give me any specs on that, on what it can do. Oh, Okay, 600 foot-pounds max breakaway torque. So that's okay there. But I will tell you this right here. So this drill bit right here, I have this set right here. And I love these drill bits. These drill bits are awesome. And I actually didn't have a Mac driver for a while. And he came in. And I said, man, I said, you know what? Most of these bits are dull. And they're just not working. And he ordered a whole brand new set and warranted every single drill bit in there. I just actually had this bottom row here, the whole bottom row warranted. 2, 4, 6, 8. I think 8 of them I just had warranty just last week actually. So those are good drill bits. That looks like $300. Oh, after trade-in, it's $400 drill bit set. So it says, okay, it's easy to trade in your old tools. Trade in your old drill bit set and upgrade to this advanced helical flute cobalt. So all you have to do is give them a set of drill bits, and you get this set for $300 instead of $400. I didn't give them anything when I bought mine, so I guess I paid $400 for mine. Now this is something that I've never bought. These plastic, they're plastic hose pinching clamp pliers. I've never bought any of those, but these big ones would be nice to pinch off radiator hoses. I've had quite a few times where, you know, I'm using like 2 different pairs of needle nose vice grips trying to pinch off a radiator hose. So $43, that's actually not too bad for 3 sets of that. And then over here we have the 3-piece. These are angled hose pinching clamps, pliers. Oh, you get these free. So buy this set here for $43 and then get the angle set for free. That's actually, I would do that. That's actually a good deal. I think I might do that. That is a really good set there. Cooling system flush gun. You know, this is, to me, this is only a heater core back flush gun. I'm not a fan of this. You know, if the heater core has a problem, the heater core needs to be replaced. Just maybe 7-8 months ago, I was working with a guy and he had a heater core in a Dodge that was plugged up. And he was out there and he swore by just flushing it out. And he flushed his little heart out. And then it wasn't long later, he was replacing the heater core. So I don't really see the point in trying to flush a heater core. You're not going to get it all out. It's not going to work right. I mean, maybe you can give somebody warm air, but you're definitely not going to give them, you know, heat. So I'm going to pass on that. I don't like those. Let's see what we have here. We have a radiator removal bundle. So I have all of these from Snap-on, but the only thing I will tell you is that these are longer. So that right there, I have this almost this exact same set from Snap-on, and this point right here is not quite that long with my Snap-on. It is probably like that. So that's actually a benefit. So I actually kind of like this set. I have a bigger set. Mine's Snap-on. But that's actually not too bad. It doesn't look like. You got some pliers here. I don't need any pliers. I have lots of pliers. Multi-directional hose clamp pliers. And then we have 5-piece hose remover set. Can be used to remove hoses, moldings, clips, clamps, seals, O-rings, cutter. Oh no, that's these. All right, this is what I was talking about right here. So this is a Mobia hose clamp lock tool set. Oh. Designed to help technicians save time when removing and servicing engine hoses that are fastened with spring-style clamps. Well, oh. Oh, I see. Okay. You pinch the clamp and then you slip this on there. So this is like if you buy a factory hose from Ford, it comes with a little, or I did some from Jaguar, which that's Ford, and it has a yellow little U-shaped thing holding the clamp open. I mean, yeah, holding it open. And then you pop that off and then the clamp fills. or the clamp releases. So that's actually pretty good right there. So it looks like $100. You get the pliers, you get 5-piece hook set, and you get these for free. So I actually might look into getting something like that. I actually like that. Okay, so a clear funnel. Now this is actually pretty cool, but I'm going to pass on this one because my coworker just recently got one like this on Amazon, and I'll have to let you know what it was. It actually had a spring in here. So when you put this on, it actually had spring tension. So it put it on, it was just like a radiator cap. It was a clear funnel, had a lid, but it had more pieces. This is $55, and I'm pretty sure the one he got was cheaper than that. So I'll have to let you know on that one, but I'm gonna pass on that. Okay, so we got the toolboxes here. If you're looking for a toolbox, I am not looking for a toolbox. So this is just showing you their toolbox with their different orientations. I like the color. I like the trays on the side that holds the guns. That's actually pretty nice. I wish I need something like that for my cart. Make them easier. Yeah, so this is just a whole bunch of additions to the toolbox. If you're looking for a Mac toolbox, I'm not going to go over that because you're not going to be looking at this flyer through here if you were going to be buying a toolbox. So now we got a bunch of lights. Looks like a rechargeable pen light. That one is... Okay, so you get this. All right, so you buy this light here for $250. A 1500 lumen rechargeable corded cob LED area light. So it has 3 different settings, 500, 1000, and 1500. It rotates 180 degrees. So that's not too bad, but man, you have to really, $250 for a light. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about lights. I can go get right now 2 or 3 different lights that I have here in a drawer at home that I retired from work because they just weren't bright enough. So this one is a 500 lumen. That's a Pro Spot 5000 lumen, or 5000 lumen, not 500. This is a Pro Spot and Pro Eye light tripod stand. You know, I saw a coworker today with one of these and a light on it. Thought that was kind of cool. Maybe I'll go check that out and see what he did with that. But that's at $91 for that. I don't know. If I'd pay $91, it'd be cool to have a tripod sometimes because, you know, you just having it hanging on the hood, or, you know, if you're doing a timing belt or, you know, something, timing chain, you know, a lot of times you want a light over there. So this one here, we have a 3/8 drive, non-slip deep sockets for $270. It's 6mm to 19mm. The ratchet's not included. The impact wrench is not included. So it's like you buy this set and you get a deep 3/8 metric set for free for $270. So that's not too bad. That's not bad. So this is 10 millimeter to 24mm. That's actually pretty good. I only have up to 22mm actually. And I don't have any deep impacts. I need to buy half-inch deep sockets. I don't have any. So then down here we're at the 3/8 drive, non-slip deep. So this is okay. So same deal, just standard now. Now we're down to a 1/4 to 15/16, and then over here we're 5/16 up to 7/8, and that one's $240, but less sockets because it's standard. Let's see. Okay, so serpentine belt tool, a ratcheting serpentine belt tool kit. Not too shabby. I have one like this, similar. Bought mine at Snap-on. I'm not real sure how much I paid for it. I'm not used to having a Mac driver. I've only had one a few times. So that's $95 if you trade something in. So you got to trade in a tool. Not sure what their program is. It doesn't say, but you got to trade something in. So these are the magnetic heavyweight fender covers. I don't really like these too much. They don't stay on. For me, they don't. I'm sure somebody else will say that they work great for them, but they don't work great for me. So a seat stool combo, that's not too bad. You have a little stool and a seat all in one. I have a stool just sitting there getting in the way, so that's not too bad. So you get the fender covers for free when you buy the stool for 119 bucks. So here we have a 1/4-inch ratchet and a 3 3/8 ratchet. Oh, okay. So you just take the driver out. Oh, interesting. Okay. So it looks like it's like a hex head, and it's the same size, and then you just have a 1/4-inch and a 3/8 inch. Okay. All right. Huh. Wonder how that is. That's 270 bucks. 280 bucks. Okay, so I bought this. This is the first thing I ever bought from Mac. I think they've always had this deal. No, this one's a little bit different because I don't have the 2 long pliers. Oh, no, this is way different. Okay, I'm sorry. My mistake. This has got a whole bunch of little mini pliers. It's got 2 long, a straight and a 90-degree long needle nose. And it looks like 2 pairs of channel locks and some regular cutters or regular pliers, some needle nose, 170 bucks. Not too bad. Mac pliers aren't bad. That's the first thing I ever owned was a Mac pliers from them. So let's see. Okay, so all right. So here we got LED lighted hook and pick set. Okay, that's great for like 5 minutes, and then it's not good anymore. I like the hooks, the hook picks, but I'm gonna 40 bucks. I'm gonna pass on that. Any tool that lights up doesn't work very well. If you get one, get it cheap because you're gonna be throwing it away. Okay, so I actually just got a set exactly like this. This is actually really funny. If you follow me on Instagram or anything, I actually won a set from, I think it was Lyle, of this exact same set, just like this, but it was orange. And I'm pretty sure the cost was like 30 bucks if I was to buy it. It's 100 bucks here, so don't buy that. It comes in a blow molded case. Mine came in a bag, and I took it all out and put it in my toolbox drawer, in my trim tool drawer. So here we have 39 piece ratchet and stubby bit set. Okay. Yeah. You know what? You're better off getting an long easy red wrench. Pass on the bits. Well, I mean, if you need bits, that's great. I have tons of bits. Easy trim clip tool. I'm going to pass on that. I have a video about some multi-pliers, a bunch of clothes. I have a video about some multi-pliers that I would recommend that you buy. They're much better. I don't even use my trim tools anymore. And this is a set of extra long fixed flex ratcheting wrench. Okay, I don't like that. I know it's got a solid box end on one end and a ratchet on the other. I have a set of Easy Reds that is ratcheting on both ends. It's just like a 12 and a 14, and then I have a whole set of Snap-on long wrenches that are double box. So I'm gonna pass on that too. I don't recommend that one. Now this one here, this one is from January 3rd to March 31st. Now this one has some pretty cool stuff in it. This is the Power Probe Tech, the Pro Solder 50 rechargeable soldering iron. Okay, so it's by Power Probe. All right. So my Power Probe, my soldering gun costs like 30 bucks. And I don't remember the brand. Oh my god. Is it Power Probe? I can't remember. It's not rechargeable. So this doesn't use any butane. Okay, so that's the difference. This is rechargeable. Mine uses butane. This uses a recharge. Okay. I don't know. I have to see how hot it gets and how it works, but I don't know. I like mine. That's 100 bucks, it looks like. Okay, so here we are. So we have a pretty good Autel here. This is an Autel, right? Yeah, Autel. There's a pretty good Autel here. It looks like a 13-inch screen, so not too bad. It looks pretty good. Looks like it's got, this is actually really cool because this is like a modus right here. This is the one that's like a modus. This has a multimeter, an oscilloscope. Oh, wow, look at that. A CAN bus check. Oh, we were just talking about that today or yesterday about a Mini Cooper that had a key problem. And we were talking about how we couldn't do a CAN bus check with our scan tools. So this looks like a whole bunch of... this is for the auto, but what is this? This is like a whole test flood, AGM, spiral batteries. Oh, this is a battery tester. Okay, I'll pass on that one. Let's see. A harmonic balancer puller. It's 3 and 6 spoke harmonic balancer puller. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that'll work if it'll grab. It's $105. I don't know. I'd have to see it. A steering wheel level. You know, $77. This would actually save me a lot of time because, man, I look at a steering wheel and I do an alignment and it's straight and I get done and go drive it and it's crooked in my head. So I have a problem with that. So that actually might not be a bad idea if you do a lot of alignments. I don't do a lot now, so... let's see, a diesel compression test set. $369. I don't know. It comes with a bunch of adapters. It's a Cummins, Power Stroke, Duramax. Virtually every light-duty diesel truck on the market. I mean, hey, I don't know if it works. I don't know. Mine's Snap-on. And I only have 2 Power Stroke adapters. And they actually work for... I've used them in a Sprinter and something else. So, a lot of things take the same glow plug thread. So, I don't know about that. I think I might pass on that one. So here we have, so down here we have heck is a power probe, a basic power probe. Oh my God, that's like power probe 1. It doesn't show voltage or anything. It just does power and ground and that's it. Okay, we've come a long way with the power probe. If you started off with a regular power probe and then you have a power probe 3 or 4 or whatever now, holy moly. Okay, now this isn't bad right here. $298. This is a whole bunch of sensor simulator lead kit. Airbag simulator, variable resistors. That's actually pretty good right there. And you got some leads, but let me tell you. So this long red one right here, you stick a wire in there and you turn the wheel and it sticks a needle through the wire. Don't use that kind. Because all it does is make the wire less contact. Get yourself a bed of nails. It's an alligator clip with a whole bunch of little tiny pins. So that's what I recommend you do. Get yourself a bed of nails. Actually, Mac sells them. Mine are from Mac because they're warranted. So, anyways, all right. Here we have the rechargeable soldering iron. The Power Probe 116. Mr. Fogger cordless. I don't know what the heck that is for. With turbo technology. What is Mr. Fogger cordless? I'm gonna have to look that up and let you know. I don't even know what that thing is for. $650, but it's cordless. Let's see. We have an ozone generator. I don't know what that is for either. Sanitized shock treatment of office workspace. Okay, that's not going to apply to us. 3-piece cutting set with a plier rack. I don't like that either. Let's see. Impact fasteners. You know, if fasteners impact regular, I don't think they need to be... I don't think that they need to be impact. And they're not going to make much difference, I don't think. Maybe. If you're putting that much pressure and torque on them. Okay, so I've seen people with these in videos and stuff, these little headlamps that go around your neck and all that. I'm okay with that. If people like it, that's great. But I'm going to pass on that. It's $186 for that. Now, this right here, so they sell this here. This is a Easy Red. $150. Oh my God, that's right. This is an awesome deal. So $154, and you're getting 3 wrenches, and they're by Easy Red. So you're getting one that is, does it say how long? Oh, okay. So the S shape is 8 inches long. The locking flex head. So then you have this little stubby one here. And then you have this long one here, but they're not saying how long it is. It looks pretty long. That's actually pretty good. It's a 1/4 inch drive on one end, and it's a bit drive on the other. So you can put a bit in there. We got some wrenches here. Mr. Extendable Ratchet Bundle. I don't like extendable ratchets, so I'm not even gonna look at that. Let's see. Okay, so this is a whole bunch of mechanic starter sets, gear wrench sockets, bolt biters. That's actually pretty good. If you're using them for, oh, they're deep. Okay, so deep. All right, so that works, but the only bad thing is having the deep socket. If you're trying to break off a bolt that's really short, the deep socket is gonna limit your torque, and it's just gonna slip off. So I'd have to see them. I don't know. I've seen them in videos. Gear wrench makes some good stuff. Okay, a hybrid safe multimeter. So you can see these leads right here. This is what I was talking about. This is how you can tell they're Cat 4 leads. Don't touch anything in a hybrid if you don't have these leads hooked up to a Cat 4 multimeter. My multimeter's Cat 4, and I have those leads. I don't use them unless I touch a hybrid. Power Probe Maestro. I'm not into all the new power probes, the ones that do all kinds of fancy stuff. Power Probe 4. I'm not into all that stuff. The only thing I like that the newer power probes do is they have a latch, so you can apply power and it will stay. So I was testing a BMW one time, and I had to power up a vent solenoid, and it was a pain, but I was able to leave it latched, and I was able to test it for longer. So that worked out really well. Here looks like a whole set right here. Power probe, multimeter, leads, $350. Oh, that's a Power Probe 3. Okay, that's not too bad right there. Like, this is the Power Probe 4. Yeah, I'm not into all that. They have all kinds of fancy stuff that they do. I'm not doing that stuff with a Power Probe. I'm doing it with an oscilloscope and a meter. So I don't even use my Power Probe when it comes to circuit testing. I just look for basic power and ground. If I'm looking for power, fuel pump, things like that. But any sort of circuit testing, I get my meter out. So here's Platinum Tech. I don't know if that's a different brand. Spark plug socket set. Looks like a bunch of ratcheting wrenches. I don't even know what brand that is. I'm going to pass on that. I don't even know what that stuff is. A heavy duty mobile work table. I actually was thinking about something like that. I don't know. I need to get a cart. I think a cart would be cheaper. A $30 cart from Harbor Freight, and then you have a table, and you have a bottom shelf to put it in. I have one of these. I bought it at a Black Friday sale years ago, and I think it was like $50 maybe. So pass on that one. Brake caliper socket set. I'm okay with that. I mean, if you do a bunch of brakes, I don't know. I have all these sockets already, so I don't need more stuff. EGT sensor sockets. Okay, that could be good right there. $91. That's not bad. Turbo system tester. You know what? This does not work because I just tried a Lyle set, and it was on a Sprinter. And you're trying to put this into a rubber hose, into a plastic hose, tighten it down, and then put 30 pounds of air through a plastic hose that doesn't even have boost. So the only way I can see that working, I don't see how the turbo system testers work. I have an adapter for Power Strokes and an adapter for Sprinters, and I don't need anything fancy like that. I make my own stuff. All right, we have an extra low profile oil pressure socket set here. I'm a oil filter socket set. Yeah, I'm okay. I have plenty of that stuff. It's $57, 7 pieces. So Chevy camshaft locking tool kit, 1.6 and 1.8. Okay, I haven't done one of those, but I see that we are going to need one, I'm sure. So $91 right there. for a Chevy camshaft locking tool, 1.6 and 1.8 16 valve engines. A Master Ford timing kit, used for performing timing services on some Ford models in the mid-90s. Okay, so they have a bigger set than that. I'm not sure if you need a set like that. I don't know. I'd do some research because I think there's a bigger set than that actually has more stuff in it. A Cummins fuel injector wrench. You know what? These actually would come in handy. Both of these sets right here. Because I have all different kinds of wrenches. And sometimes you have sprinters, you have power strokes, you have all these different injectors. And they have these little tiny return nipples that come up. And those return nipples are so close to the nut on the line that you can't have a wrench in that area or you'll break the return nipple off. So that's actually pretty good. I'd like to find a set of a whole bunch of these kinds of things of all different sizes. I would buy it for sure. Then we have an 8-piece oil drain plug kit. Okay. Contains a T-handle, radiator drain plugs. Okay, yeah, I don't need that either. Let's see. All right, so Sunex tools. Got some Sunex tools. Okay, so I need to get some of these right here. These 3H drive 9-piece torque adapter set. Okay, so this goes from 1/4 to 3/4. All right. Well, if it was in metric, I would look into it. But this actually would work right here. So many times you're torquing something and you have to guess with a wrench. Yeah. So here we are, just a bunch of wrenches. Work table. That work table is actually more expensive than the Mac one, $243. Gray pneumatic. A whole bunch of impact sockets. I would definitely not buy them from Mac. You could probably get them a lot cheaper online. Okay, so now I don't know if, OTC. Okay, so OTC, good brand. Universal hub puller. Okay, I actually have a set like this, but I think mine's bigger than this. Mine's a lot bigger than that set there. I have a big slide hammer kit. Heavy duty brake rotor puller. I've never needed that. A conical puller. I've never needed that either. I want to get a low profile one. 7-ton brake drum and rotor puller. Okay, yeah, I never needed that either. Thankfully, that's a lot. Holy cow. All right, a ball joint set. All right, so I do need to buy this. Don't buy this from Harbor Freight, let me tell you. I bought mine from Harbor Freight. Actually, I bought this set right here from Harbor Freight. And then I bought the Master ball joint adapter kit. And so what happened is the threads and the threaded bar just strip out. And I went back and I had it warranted, and they gave me a hard time telling me they don't warranty that stuff. They warranted it for me one time and said they wouldn't warranty it again. So I'm going to have to break down and buy an actual. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell. You'll get notified of all my future content. Also check me out on Instagram at Nuts and Bolts with Tone. See my daily life as a mechanic. All kinds of crazy stuff. Gas, diesel. I do it all. So anyway, so check me out, and I will see you next time.